Eine weite Dokumentation von Dong Huap, der hat bis jetzt immer recht lustigen Content gemacht, wenn wir den geguckt haben. Ja, ich würde sagen, jieten wir rein. Elo-Booster ist ja auch etwas, was vielen meiner ZuschauerInnen teilweise auf die Eier geht, wenn Leute halt smurfen und dann boosten oder was auch immer und dann sie einfach gegen Smurfs verlieren. Und wenn es euch gefällt, lasst gerne ein Like da und ich würde sagen, rein da.
When some people cannot achieve their desired rank in League of Legends, they often pay for another person to play on their account for them. There has been a long history of elo boosting, the majority of which is usually done by friends who play on each other's accounts. But many pro streamers and pro players have been caught or openly admitted to elo boosting. A lot of people.
Das war früher wirklich sehr häufig so, dass viele von denen, als noch bevor Pro-Play quasi mehr Spieler umfasst hat, dass es mehrere Ligen gab, da gab es ja quasi nur sehr, sehr wenige Leute, die mit Pro-Play Geld verdienen konnten. Aber es gab schon viele Leute, die halt im Verhältnis zu anderen Leuten gut in League of Legends waren. Und die haben dann alle geboostet. Die haben alle für Geld geboostet. Alle.
People are good enough to reach a high elo, but not good enough to play as a professional player. If you want to make a living playing League of Legends, then elo boosting is a very popular alternative for many. So what is it like to be a full-time elo booster? How fun is it to play League of Legends for a living? What do the hours look like? How do these people feel about elo boosting? And is elo boosting actually a viable career for some? All of these will be answered in this video.
Hello Donkwap, I'm Dopamine, challenger and Garmin from US. I've been boosting consistently since around season 8, season 9. I've been challenger since season 8. And I've done a bit of low elo, low income boosting in like season 7, season 6. So I'm on every website, at least every major website who has good marketing, good AdSense management, who's on the first page of Google basically, I'll be on it. Actually, I can't count them all, there's too many, but I would say there's around 10 or 12. So I would wake up, I would play for like 10 hours, eat, play 10 hours, eat, play 10 hours, eat, play 5 hours, sleep. Something like that, like 36 hours cycles, like don't sleep for 36 hours, sleep for 12 hours. This for a week, that should be 25 games a day. It's like 50 games in 2 days and then you sleep. So it's like 150 per week. So and it's all League of Legends. That's really unhealthy, but in a normal day, not crazy madness, I play 15, that's like a good day, like a day of honest work. So as a booster, you have a dashboard where you have orders and you can choose to grab them. You have a price on them, so either per win. If you win, if you paid 100 euros for 100 LP, you win a game, you get 17 LP, you get credited 17 euros. Then you can choose to keep playing or
Du kriegst 1 Euro pro LP?
Win. If you paid 100 euros for 100 LP, you win a game, you get 17 LP, you get credited 17 euros. Then you can choose to keep playing or drop the order. And if you drop it, it goes back on the dashboard. Another booster can grab it. He can keep playing. If you get paid per division, then you have to finish the whole division and then say, I finished the division. And then you get credited the amount on your balance. If you drop the order with negative progress, meaning like it was D3 to D2, you demoted it to D4, got tilted and dropped it, then you're gonna lose the amount of money you would have gotten if you climbed like the reverse way. Let's say you dropped 50 LP, you lose the money that you'd have gotten if you got those 50 LP back. And then yeah, some other booster can grab it and the money you lost goes to him if he finishes. So that's why it's coin flip. That's why I'm saying it's coin flip, because if you have days where you lose more than you win, you're actually losing money on the day. I aim for Diamond 4 and above. I take usually solo queue and duo queue at the same time. Sometimes I take Masters and above. On US UNE, I go up to UNE. It's up to whatever you want. I can even do rank 1 probably. On US, it's I take comfortably up to like 200 LP. I know I'm gonna do it no matter what. And then above 200 LP, I take it. I play a few games. If I'm not feeling it, I drop it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's coin flip when you're too high low. On an AE, it's kind of the same. I go comfortably up to like 300 LP-ish, but on an A it's more coin flip because of the ping and because of the way this region works. I have 97 MS on NA. I boost a lot of NA because you guys, your region is the most boosted region out there. I'm sorry, but it's true. The amount of 97 MS on NA. I boost a lot of NA because you guys, your region is the most boosted region out there. I'm sorry, but it's true. The amount of shit going on, you don't even begin to realize how much shit is going on. If you're playing in D1, after watching this video, start watching your teammates. Like, I swear, 20% of D1 players are boosted. I'm not joking. The main takeaway from this video is this. It's the fact that every website on the first page of Google, I'm there. And I would say that I can...
Gibt es so einen großen Markt für Elo-Boosten? Ich finde das voll extrem, weil, also, die League-Population wird ja immer älter. Und ich verstehe, dass so ein 13-Jähriger vor seinen Freunden sagen will, ich bin Diamond und du bist Platin, haha. Aber der Großteil der Spieler ist jetzt so 20 plus, Ende 20, der Großteil meiner Zuschauer zum Beispiel. Und ist auch der Großteil der League-Bevölkerung im westlichen Areal ist ja, also, an irgendeinem Punkt hört es doch auf, interessant zu sein oder nicht, weil du wirst ja nicht besser. Boost ist doch useless. Wenn du selbst spielst, verlierst du LP und du wirst gefickt von allen, weil du bist einfach der falschen Elo.
Can see at least 100, 200, hundreds of orders every day on NA. I've played with every pro in NA on orders. I've played with every streamer. If you have a Rengar in your team in Master Grandmaster and he's not a Rengar player, there's a great chance that Rengar is me. Yeah, I've done win trading in every elo. Sometimes I take a customer, duo customer, and a solo order at the same time, and I win trade on it to like make sure I win. But yeah, a lot of games are win trading. When there's people making weird calls, maybe you should call it out. Well, it makes sense because you're paid to win, but it can happen, you know, everyone has bad days. When I'm hard chilling, around 600 normally. It's like 1k. When I'm playing a bit like more advanced, but not like putting my whole life into it, it's like 1k, 5, 2k. And when I'm try hard...
macht 2000 Euro am Tag damit?
An
einem normalen Tag?
Giving all my time that I'm awake to League of Legends, it's like 3k.
Na, aber das Big Cap oder nicht? Das kann doch nicht stimmen. Niemals, by the way. Pro Monat? Oh, ich kann wieder mal nicht lesen. Money made per month. Okay, alles klar. Okay. Haben wir gedacht, weil jetzt verstehe ich die Einschätzung weniger. Heißt, er sagt nicht, es geht nicht wirklich um Easy Days, es geht um, er macht für einen gesamten Monat Easy Days. Aber wie kann das dann so aufteilen? Er hat ja bestimmt einige leichte Tage und einige härtere Tage. Wo er mehr trialet, wo er mehr easy ist. Je nachdem, was er für ein Angebot bekommt. Oder nicht? Ja, okay, aber okay, das ist einfach random Zahlen, I guess. Aber I mean, das wäre schon verrückt gewesen.
A5.
Now, 3,000 euros is only about 3,600 USD a month, which doesn't seem like a lot of money to most people. But you have to factor in the country.
Ich finde 3.000 Euro ist eine Menge Geld. Ich weiß nicht, was er meint, aber es ist sehr viel Geld.
Currently lives in France. The average monthly salary of a French person is only about 2,000 euros. EU countries have a lot of socialist programs. A lot of basic things are taxed and then provided to the public. People don't need to earn as much money in order to have a good quality of life. If Dopamine is currently making 50% more than the average salary, then he's in a very secure place financially speaking. This is the biggest thing that people neglect when they think about elo boosting. Elo boosting is a
ist auch ein Faktor, der sehr krass daran beeinflusst hat, dass so viele polnische Pro-Player in League of Legends stark sind. Weil also so, es gibt auch sehr wenige Schweizer Pro-Player, weil also Pro-Play ist halt für einige Länder einfach lukrativer als für andere, weil es ein globales Business ist oder wenigstens halbwegs global. Im Fall von League of Legends sind wir noch an Europa zum Beispiel gebunden jetzt, aber dieser Rengar-Main scheint ja wirklich auf NA auch zu spielen, was dann wirklich komplett global ist. Aber ja, wir haben sehr viele polnische Pros, weil es einfach viel Geld ist, die sie verdienen können im E-Sport. Denn sie verdienen ja gleich, wenn sie polnischer Pro-Player sind in Schweden, verdienen sie genauso viel wie ein Schweizer Pro-Player in Schweden. Und es gibt recht wenige Schweizer Pro-Player, weil die halt sehr viel einfach mehr Geld machen können.
Global business. A man in France can boost someone in America, but he's still paid in American dollars. Many countries around the world have poor currencies. Their country's dollar values are nearly worthless on the world stage, but locally they can still purchase basic things like food very cheaply. This is a
Also es gibt, ich will mehr Boosting hören.
Reflections. And despite that low amount, it's still something they can easily live off of. If you live in Ukraine, the average doctor makes about 200 to 800 US dollars a month. If you do elo boosting on a single challenger promo, you will make roughly the same amount. That means parents in Ukraine currently can reasonably say to their children, stop fucking studying for school and go grind ranked instead. Stop reading books and go watch more Dahwat videos if you want a good future. This is an ELO booster's dashboard. You can see the rates that each job gives you. If a league game lasts 30 minutes and you only earn around $4 a game, even if you have a 90% win rate, you're still only earning about $6.4 an hour. Most of the cheaper games done in boosting are in gold ELO. Gold boosts are very popular because of the division rewards that they give you, and it's something that's easily done by a lot of players diamond and up. But the price of the actual boost is roughly $5.60 a game. So where did the rest of the money for this boosting go? That cut goes to the websites and distributors that connect the boosters with the clients. Most websites take anywhere between a 20 to 60% cut of the original cost of the order. That is a huge amount of money for the work that you do. So why are boosters willing to take it? If there's one thing that I can genuinely praise these guys for, it is the quality of their websites. These websites are beautiful.
Auch bei diesen Dopamin-Typen würde mich mal eigentlich eure Meinung interessieren. Also, seid ihr eher so, don't hate the player, hate the game? Oder sagt ihr, was er macht, ist scheiße? Also der Elo-boostende Ranker. Wie werdet ihr da drauf? Ist eher so, ich hasse Elo-boosten, warum macht der Wichser das, bla bla bla? Oder ist eher so, Alter, warum macht Riot Games nichts dagegen? Warum erlauben sie das seit Jahren? Weil also, Elo-boosten, hat auch davon gesprochen, er macht Win-Traden. Das heißt, er ist so einer der Typen, die bei also er wäre so ein typischer Kandidat für die Mafia, die ihr bei Freddy vielleicht kennengelernt habt. Wo also auf irgendwelchen Wettseiten wettet jemand gegen Freddy und dann ist der Typ in seinem Team und der rennt ihn gnadenlos runter, damit Freddy verliert zum Beispiel. Ich bin Silber, interessiert mich nicht, aber du bist doch genau die Zielgruppe. Du bist ja ein Silberspieler und der Typ nimmt jetzt einen Auftrag eines Silberspielers entgegen und smurft dann in deinem Game. Timmy? Der smurft dann in deinem Game und bringt deinen Silberspieler auf Platin. Aber würdet ihr sagen, solche Leute wie Dopamin oder, also es ist eigentlich, Riot kann ja, ne, also schon was dagegen machen in recht leichter Manier. Also was ist es? Don't hate the player, hate the game? Oder ist es, warum macht der Typ das? Eigentlich nur so auf beide ins Gefängnis, let's go. Sieht recht ausgewogen aus zwischen Hate the Company und Smurfs sind größten Drecksleute. Ich meine, irgendwie, du musst, also, ich finde, ist nicht cool, was er macht, aber ich kann es verstehen. Weil der Typ ist halt, dieser Dopamin-Dude, würde ich annehmen, der hat mit 14 angefangen, League zu spielen, war dann der Große seines Lebens, Große seiner Freizeit und er ist ein Ranker One-Trick, er kann nicht competitive spielen, er ist kein erfolgreicher Streamer, weil er vielleicht nicht gut vor der Kamera ist, was auch immer. Dann denkt er sich so, Alter, ich habe jetzt 8 Jahre meines Lebens eingesteckt, wie verdiene ich Geld damit? Und dann sucht er nach Möglichkeiten, also geht den Katalog durch und fängt an zu boosten. Natürlich ist das Boosting selbst scheiße, Win-Traden ist scheiße, ist alles super unangenehm. Aber Riot Games mag ja dass Leute smurfen können, weil halt, ne, obviously sie dafür Geld ausgeben für neue Accounts, neue Skins, neue Champions, bla bla bla. Und einfach größere Spielerpopulation. Und Leute wollen ja auch Spaß am Game haben und sie haben oftmals sogar Angst, Ranked zu spielen. Wenn sie ihren Main-Rang verlieren können, dann smurfen sie lieber, bla bla bla. Und da gibt es dafür einfach einen großen Markt.
Beautifully made. Amazing animations and graphics, vouchers and testimonials front and center. They take a variety of different payment methods from Visa, American Express, some even taking cryptocurrency, and most impressively, 24/7 customer service. Despite being a black market service, these guys have some of the most professional customer support systems in the entire world. Whereas in other industries, customer support is optional, in this industry, they make it their priority.
I spoke to some admins from websites. I was speaking about the prices, about the cuts. Because sometimes there's orders that sit for a long time. I DM the admins, I'm like, I'm down to do it, but give me a better price. Usually they say fuck off. And this time the guy I started speaking about him, like, why do you give like so low cuts? And he was like, well, we spend so much money on SEO that we have to get a big cut. The website is ranked among the top on Google, and in order to be ranked in top, you have to invest a lot in advertising, so you get clicks to be ranked higher in the non-advertising pages. Going on a boosting website is like going to your grocery store and trying to buy some food. You're gonna have like the really good one, the really expensive one, the branded one, the one that everyone buys, the one that your friends know, that you've seen on TV. This one is like something that's sure that you know it's good. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna have a good time. And then you have like the brand from the grocery store itself. It's like really shady, really scuffed with a lot of chemicals in it. You're not really sure if it's meant for your animals Well, I'm exaggerating, but that's the same for websites. If you go on the top ones, the ones that are the most expensive, they have challenger boosters. They recruit really tight because they have the best incentives to do this. They can afford to do this because they give the best prices. So the best players are going to go there and focus on this website. But the ones that are cheap give no incentives at all to their boosters. Like, why would I go work on the website that pays me half as much when I can afford to just work on the one that pays me double? So yeah, you're gonna get less quality, obviously.
So I am Feint. I'm the CEO of Feint Boosting, which is a company that provides League of Legends
happy with having someone take a cut of their earnings, so many of them try to do freelance boosting where they find their own clients to be able to boost. While they don't have a
gerade ein harter Change zwischen nicht Werbung für Boosten machen, aber auch mehr über Boosten lernen und die Doku zu lernen, aber come on, ist da sein Discord verlinkt? Muss das sein?
Man that's taking a cut for every job that they do, the freelancers have to effectively do their own advertising and building their own brand and trust between the clients to be able to create stable relationships. These websites not only have to make sure that the client is happy, they also have to make sure that the employees are happy. Many of these sites provide loyalty points to any boosters who does a good job on their orders. If certain boosters are performing better or quicker than others, they are able to receive a better cut or credits on their next payment.
The competition is huge, right? There are plenty of websites, hundreds of people.
Diese Stock-Videos zwischendurch, die machen mich fertig. Man, what the fuck is this jedes Mal?
You heard of and hundreds of others that you didn't hear of. So how do you fit yourself in it? So you have to like be different. You have to work for it. You have to believe in what you do and give yourself into it. If you are good at what you're doing, the money will be good, okay? That's a concept in life. When people think about boosting, they think about it as like very straightforward. Challenger logs into my account, he ranks it up, and goes next.
King Booster Daddy 69? Nice.
That's not gonna work. I focus on the experience. I focus on providing support to my clients. Like 24/7, they can talk to me personally.
Diese
Update
Videos!
me on their progress and how they are doing. I help them learn as well, fulfill their goals. It's not only the boosting, it's everything that comes with it. A guy comes and says, I'm gold and I want to be plat. Or 10 people want to get duo boosting. They play with a very high elo player and climb together with him, right?
Ja, dann brauchst du ja 2 Accounts in der gleichen Elo. Du brauchst ja basically, du musst Duo queuen in der halbwegs gleichen Elo. Du brauchst irgendeinen Account dafür. Weil das wäre halt natürlicheres Boosting, right? Du gewinnst einfach, weil du gewinnst, aber du bist selbst noch am Spielen. Dann das kannst du auch nicht wirklich nachverfolgen. Dann wird nur ein Account gebannt und nicht beide unbedingt.
You add all the things around it. Me, as the owner, talk to him personally, daily. Ask him about his experience, how I can add more things. Sometimes I even give them coaching. Tell them, okay, after the service, so you can adapt yourself to the new elo that you're in, let's give you a free coaching session with my challenger coach that will help you adapt to platinum now. You make sure that the booster is not only gonna like climb with him.
Ich kann's wirklich nicht mehr ernst nehmen. Die Musik und diese Zwischeneinspieler, like come on, bro.
Is also going to contact with him, like to communicate, to help him, to be nice. You don't want him to flame in the game, right? When you think of high players, a lot of them are toxic. Not my boosters. My boosters have to be kind and make the client happy. I give them guidelines like don't flame, don't do the obvious things, don't try to sell them your own services and stuff like this. Sometimes I even play with the booster or trial him. Like I tell him, okay, you play with him, let's see how you do, and then I just fix mistakes. Like I don't want him to flame in chat. Sometimes booster flame others, but they are kind to the client, and it doesn't work. You have to be nice to everyone, to all 10 people in the game.
I've interviewed dozens of boosters from all different countries and different levels of boosting. I asked them all the same questions. I got similar but different answers for every question I asked, all except one. Do you guys actually enjoy boosting? Almost all of them said no.
That's actually something I've noticed.
Also wenn du ein Challenger-Spieler bist, der konstant in Silber spielt, um Leute hoch zu boosten, ja, obviously ist es fucking langweilig. Deswegen ist es ja langweilig für alle Beteiligten, gerade für deine Gegner in diesen Spielen. Für dich natürlich ist es auch langweilig. Aber diese Leute sind halt einfach mit Liga aufgewachsen, haben in dem Base mit ihrer Mutter gelebt und einfach viel gezockt und sind gut in League geworden und wollen halt irgendwas aus der angewandten Zeit halt machen. Und gerade die Leute, die One-Trick sind, die suchen halt händeringend nach irgendwas und das Boosten für viele diese Leute wahrscheinlich recht worden, aber lasst einfach selbst hören, was er zu sagen hat.
With a lot of my booster friends, none of them actually want to boost. Like, it's not an enjoyable job long term. You're not sure to get paid every day. You get really stressed because it adds.
Die Musik soll uns suggerieren, dass wir das Mitleid mit ihm haben sollen, ne? Die Musik ist so ein bisschen traurig. Weißt du, er ist gestresst. Er verdient nur Geld mit League of Legends und er macht jeden Tag, fickt der Silberspieler. Ha.
It's like it doubles the pressure or even more in league games. It's not that fun to play when you're playing for money because you're not playing to play well, you're playing to win, which is a really bad mentality. In my opinion, the best way to climb and to get enjoyment from League of Legends is play to perform. You just mute everyone and you play out of your mind every game. When you're 1v9, you put yourself a clip of like, I don't know, whatever.
Hat er gerade wirklich, weil ich hab ihm zugehört, ich hab nicht realisiert, dass er da gerade Naruto-Clips einspielt. Wo diese Knochen brechen von diesem Taijutsu-Ding, oh mein
Gott. You're into of like the epic fight and you see yourself as the protagonist, because those games are the ones that are enjoyable. But when you're boosting, those games are the least enjoyable because those are the ones with the most pressure. You have something to gain in the end. And the way I climbed personally, the way I improved, the way I started to understand the game is detaching myself from the immediate gain of like LP and trying to see the bigger picture. But with boosting, you can't see the bigger picture. So yeah.
Das ist dieser Dopamin-Dude, macht einen recht intelligenten Eindruck in der Art und Weise, wie er sich ausdrücken kann und wie er kommuniziert und wie er über seine Gefühle redet, etc. Warum zum Fick macht er Boosten? So, wenn er ist nicht happy damit, er verdient, er verdient ziemlich gutes Geld. Ich meine, er wird hoffentlich noch darüber zu reden kommen. Ich habe jetzt kein Mitleid mit den Boostern, bin ich ehrlich. Die haben halt aus der Zeit, die sie investiert haben, einen Skill gemacht. Andere werden Pro-Player, andere werden Caster, andere werden Coaches, andere werden Streamer, andere werden YouTuber. Er wird Booster. Das ist ist der legit der verwerflichste Job von all denen. Und ich habe jetzt kein Mitleid mit ihm, wenn er Silberspieler jeden Tag fertig macht. Aber mich würde einfach interessieren, ob die Frage noch beantwortet wird, warum er boostet. Wenn die Antwort ist einfach, er wird Geld damit verdienen. Und er hat halt sehr viel Zeit investiert, das ist, was ich nachvollziehen kann.
I wanna get out of it.
Er will da raus, warte was?
From the ones with the most pressure. You have something to gain in the end. And the way I climbed personally, the way I improved, the way I started to understand the game is detaching myself from the immediate gain of like LP and trying to see the bigger picture. But with boosting, you can't see the bigger picture. So yeah, I wanna get out of it ASAP.
You can imagine this job is not very easy. You are playing for a living, it sounds nice, but when you do it every day, you have to stay professional, you have to play not for fun, but to win every single game, you have to focus, and then sometimes it's not even up to you and you lose anyways, so it can get stressful and then it brings problems. Do my best to treat them just as much as I treat my clients. I give them my full support, I talk to them daily, I give them positive reviews, compliments, try to help them revive, give them breaks. Even sometimes I loan money to people, I even help them financially, and then I know that they will come back and work for it back. So it's really like a community. So yeah, there are problems mentally, but like just as much as a job is stressful with your boss and...
Ja, also ich würde sagen, dass halt, also ich würde sich unbedingt mit einem Boss vergleichen, dein Job ist stressful, das ist einfach wie Pro-Play almost. Du musst halt performen, ansonsten bist du raus. Und dann bist du auch sofort raus. Dann hast du nicht irgendwie eine Übergangskündigungsfrist, dann du bist einfach raus. So, Scheiße spielst für 2 Wochen, für 2 Turniere bist du halt einfach fucked und dein Job ist zu Ende, dein Pro-Play. Und er muss halt auch hier auch einfach gewinnen. Aber ich würde mich sehr schwer tun, darüber hinaus Pro-Play mit Strukturen etc. und auch einfach High-Elo-Competition zu vergleichen mit einem Ranger-Main in Silber 3.
Working hard, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't feel good about it. Like, I'm not trying to flex it, being like I'm an elo booster or whatever. That's okay, except when I'm tilted. If there wasn't no money in it, I wouldn't boost. I do it because it's a job that allows me to have really flexible hours. I can work whenever I want. That gives a good pay for my age. I'm 22. I'm a student, and you can have a job that pays more than a student job, and that allows you to work whenever you want. The work you do is something you usually enjoy, then yeah, you're gonna do it, obviously.
Ja, obviously, er hat recht. So, es gibt einen Markt dafür. Er hat die Zeit schon investiert, also kann er sie jetzt in Geld umverwandeln. Ja, er wird ja nicht bezahlt. Was hat er davon gesagt? In einem normalen Monat kriegt er 2500 im Monat oder so, bei normalen Tagen. Das ist ja nicht wirklich true, dass er dann diese Tage Arbeitsleistung hat, sondern er hat die ganzen Jahre davor den Skill ja schon erlernt, den er jetzt für diesen Preis anbieten kann. Der macht halt nebenbei, studiert er wirkt ja recht intelligent, von dem, was wir bis jetzt gehört haben. Und er abused einfach nur halt diese Nische, die halt wenige Spieler ausfüllen können. und kriegt gutes Geld für Stunden, in denen er, also er hat einfach, kann nachts um 3 einfach anfangen, ein bisschen zu boosten. I mean, it makes sense. Für die Person. Für den Booster selbst ergibt es halt mega Sinn, aber für alle drumherum, Spieler etc., die dagegen da mitspielen, ist schon scheiße. Aber ist das ein Fehler? Das ist ja die Grundfrage, die wir am Anfang gestellt haben. Hate the player oder hate the game? Der Markt dafür existiert. Leute, die Skills haben, machen den.
Love League of Legends. I've been playing it for at least 7 years, and after so much time, and you know that this is what you like doing, that's your passion, that's what you want to make a living, and not just play it for fun. After 7 years, you want to actually be able to profit from it, maybe as a streamer, maybe as a pro player, but not a lot of people can do it. So boosting is the easier way to get into.
China has over 100 million people who plays League of Legends. That's more than the rest of the world combined. Cheating is not only common in Chinese culture, it's expected. Here is one of my favorite Chinese proverbs. If you don't cheat, you're a loser.
In NA, there's a big community of Asian people that tend to be kind of rich, and in their community, League of Legends is really central, and
diese Videos, die machen mich fertig.
They really like to flex with their rank. So I know for a fact that there's a lot of boosting being bought by this community, and for really good prices as well, because they want quality from top players, they want people that are not gonna talk about them, and it's private boosting as well. It goes through WeChat most of the time. China plays a big role in boosting on NA at least.
So when it comes to League of Legends, it's not too surprising.
China plays a big role on boosting in NA at least. Also er meint die chinesische Community, die einige Familienmitglieder oder wen auch immer, die in NA leben, die wollen damit flexen. Aber ich verstehe jetzt nicht den Bezug auf, also der meint ja wirklich dann die 100 Millionen Spieler in China mit, dass die dann sich dann den Rang in NA angucken, weil ihre Angehörigen oder wer auch immer da geboostet wurde und die damit dann flexen können. I mean, I guess da wird es einige Fälle geben.
To think that China is one of the biggest cheaters of them all. In Riot's dev blog about hacking, they said, quote, China's cheating landscape plays on the Inferno difficulty. So the Chinese are basically whales then?
Yeah, they're whales, literally whales. It's like the whales from microtransaction on mobile games, but for boosting.
You should probably start learning Mandarin then, it would be pretty profitable, right?
Oh yeah, it fucking would, I swear it would. You become a fisherman.
I call them fat clients or fat fish or something like this. A nickname that I call them with my boosters. Like, hey, look, there's a fat fish here. You should work extra hard for this one. It's very rare. Like usually people, I'm bronze. I know that I can get silver, so I will get silver, right? So they don't go too much. But then the Chinese whales are going like, I'm gold right now. I want to be challenger. Take $2,000 and like, they believe in you. They just give you a lot of money and they want to see you work.
There's multiple types of customers. There's the guy that is silver, doesn't want to get banned, and wants to go diamond. He's gonna buy duo queue and he's gonna make you fucking struggle. There's the guy that...
Ja, also wenn du... Der muss Yumi spielen. Wenn du jemanden boosten willst, der muss Yumi spielen. Also wenn er duo queue boosten möchte, I guess.
Is silver... but he knows he could climb solo to gold, but he doesn't want to do a Tyler 1 and spend 500 games to gain one division. He wants to perform a bit, but have a good teammate every game, so he buys boosting, duo queue. Generally speaking, he's pretty nice. He follows your calls, he's trying to improve. That's my favorite customer. And then you have the
also
guy...
basically jemand, der schon besser werden will, aber nicht gecoacht werden will, sondern einfach nur den Rang will und dessen Team jetzt ihn zurückhalten und er deswegen einen Booster kauft.
That smurfing, it's boring for him to smurf solo, so he buys duo boost and you just smurf with him. This is like the most free. Financially speaking, you have the guy that just wants end of season rewards, he's gonna buy once, he's gonna leave. You have the guy that buys every time he demotes. And then you have the big whale that is gonna...
Ja, so ein Typ einfach... Der einfach so permanenten Booster kauft und immer wieder von Silber, von so Gold auf Silber demotet, weil er dann selbst denkt, er ist Goldspieler und dann, oh mein Gott. Ja, muss ja so sad sein. Das muss ja so sad sein, meine Güte.
Buy to Grandmaster and then pay you every day so he doesn't decay. That's the kind of customer.
Warte. Really? Leute, die die Decay in Grandmaster Challenger Master bezahlen.
And then you have the big whale that is gonna buy to Grandmaster and then pay you every day so he doesn't decay.
Also an dem Punkt ist basically dein Account. Der verkauft dir quasi seinen Account. Und alles, was der Typ noch besitzt, dieser Client Number 6, ist den Namen des Accounts, kann er seinen Freunden zeigen. Er besitzt den OPGG-Link. Den besitzt er. Weil es basically ist dein Account. Du bist der Einzige, der darauf spielt. Du musst ja jeden Tag darauf Rank spielen.
So the kind of customer I'm trying to reach personally. I've had people that paid me to play with their friends, pretending I'm them. I've had people pay me to stream for their friends from their own Discord, pretending I'm them. The most crazy shit I've done is I had someone, actually it happened multiple times, that's the worst part. I've had someone paying me. I hopped on their Discord, called their friends, streamed for them, and I set up voice meter in a way where that person could hear their friends and their friends could hear that person, so it's as if that person was on Discord with their friends. I charged a lot for that. There's a lot of creative ways of increasing the price of the order, but in the end, like, it's really specific stuff.
Bist du noch ein Freund, wenn du deine Freunde auf so eine Art und Weise unironisch einfach anlügst? Also halt wirklich komplett anlügst. Angenommen, du machst es als so lustigen Prank, den du innerhalb von einem Tag, 2 Tagen maximal auflöst. Einfach, du machst einen Witz, du denkst, oh, ich bin Challenger, du nicht. Ich bin voll improved und dann mit Voice Meter und dann löst du diesen Scherz nach einem Tag auf. So, das ist lustig, würde ich fühlen. Aber wenn du es ernsthaft durchziehst, like, Bro. Ich habe wirklich nicht, also, es kann nicht sein, dass es noch so einen Markt dafür gibt. Gefühlt, aus meiner Sicht, wenn du Teenager bist, du gehst zur Schule, das war's. Dann zockst du. Und dann redest du über Zocken, bla bla bla, und dann redest du mit deinen Freunden darüber und dann ist es irgendwo ein Statussymbol, kann es werden, gut in irgendeinem Game zu sein, keine Frage. Aber die Community, gerade im Westen, wir haben ja hier ein englisches Video, die westliche Community ist angesprochen. Wir sind alle, gerade in die englische Server-Population ist noch älter als in Europa. So, wenn du so 20 plus bist, einige haben schon ein Studium fertig, andere haben Familie, bla bla bla. Also dein League of Legends-Rang, der wird weniger wichtig, wenn du nicht mehr Teenager bist. Alter, also... Krass, dass es dafür überhaupt noch so viele Leute gibt, die das bezahlen. Habe ich unterschätzt, dass es so einen großen Markt dafür gibt. Vielleicht war Elo-Boosten, ich habe das früher permanent gelesen, das war halt viel auf Reddit. Und ich habe halt super aktiv auf Reddit als Pro-Player, natürlich musste das sein, weil da einfach viele Sachen draufstehen, die wichtig sind, viele kleine Interaktionen und Shit. Und ich hätte gedacht, das hat extrem abgenommen, einfach auch deswegen, weil halt mehr nationale Ligen eingeführt wurden und mehr Spieler Geld mit League verdienen können, auf nicht moralisch verwerfliche Art und Weise. Wie halt irgendwie Division 3 der Prime League zu spielen. Und dafür schon Geld zu verdienen. Krass. Absolut krass. Und er belügt seine Freunde ja extrem, der Kunde dieses Boosters. Holy fuck. Dem eigenen Discord-Account eines anderen Duden das Game zu streamen. Also ganz ehrlich, wenn einer meiner Freunde, auch wenn ich damals noch irgendwie so Low Diamond war in Season 3, das gemacht hätte, ich hätte schon alleine daran erkannt, dass er anders klickt, dass er es nicht ist. 100%. So, ist auch safe. Wenn du das mit deinen Freunden machst, bist du einfach ein Arschloch.
Stuff that not a lot of people do, and people are willing to pay a premium for that for sure.
Verrückt. Absolut verrückt.
So, what has Riot done about boosting? In the past, Riot has made serious attempts to curb and reduce the amount of boosting and win trading in the game. In the early days, it was pretty easy to detect boosters. Simple things like swapped summoner spells or different champions being played on the user's accounts were common ways of being able to figure out if someone was getting boosted. But boosters have evolved over the seasons and become smarter. Nowadays, boosting websites have you enter your summoner spell settings as a base reference in order to find another booster that plays on those same settings. Many websites also have their boosters play with VPNs in order to hide themselves. In Riot's last update about cheating and hacking, they said, quote, "We're supposed to leave this section out like my GPA on a resume, but that they had to almost completely deprioritize the automated boosting and smurfing detection system in order to compensate for the development of Vanguard and its accompanying features." Vanguard is essentially a security system designed by Riot to try and maintain competitive integrity throughout all of its games. It's something that already exists in the League of Legends client and works with all of Riot's other games such as Valorant. Whether or not the future tools of Vanguard will be effective against the problems of elo boosting and win trading remains to be seen.
They are effectively supporting elo boosting with bad decisions of balancing, and like even if they want to or not, they are not doing anything against it. as time goes, it only gets more comfortable for boosters. I don't think they're doing anything against it. It's very, very rare. I'm doing it for over a year, and I've never seen a single guy gets banned from boosting. None of my clients and none of anyone that I heard of. Super rare to hear if someone gets banned for boosting. You get banned only for flaming or for cheating and stuff like this, but boosting is super rare to the point I believe it's 0%, because I haven't seen it yet. But yes, we do use VPNs just to make sure. We use an application that Riot actually approved, which is called offline mode. Like the Steve appear offline. People in your friend list can't see you play. And we also use like a little tricks that you don't even think of. Like if a client plays with flash on F or flash on D.
Ja, du kannst aber die Settings switchen natürlich.
Then we're gonna keep it that way. Even if the booster is used to the other way, he's just gonna keep it flash on D.
Das war früher mal die leichteste Art und Weise zu gucken. Du hast so einfach OPGG gesehen, da sind so 50 mehr an Caitlyn Games, alle mit Flash auf D. Danach kommen 30 mehr an Rengar Games, alle mit Flash auf F. Ja, ist nicht der gleiche Spieler. Aber du musst dich anpassen. Du kannst einfach die Summoner Spells in-game tauschen, dann kriegt's ja auch keiner mit. Also, Riot wird ja nicht einzelne Accounts überprüfen, scheinbar.
On F, just like the client, and make sure that nothing looks out of the ordinary. So we take the extra steps of safety, but even if you don't do it, and I know a lot of people that don't, nothing happens.
I don't use a VPN. If there's orders with VPN, I don't take them. It's because I know Riot doesn't really care. Like, the ban rate is so low on boosting, like really, really low. I don't think they're useful, because if Riot really cared, they would see that the IP changed anyways. If Riot cared even more, they would see that it's a VPN IP, and they would be already asking questions. But I guess if, yeah, it's a French account playing on NA, it's a bit weird, but if it's in Europe, it doesn't really matter that much. I don't think VPNs change anything, personally. It's just an option to add extra price on it. I think I've done hundreds of orders, if not 1,000. And
also, als wenn sie gesagt hat, ist, er charge einen extra Preis für VPN, aber benutzt nie selbst VPN, weil Riot keinen Fick drauf gibt. Und ist es in Riots Interesse darauf, einen Fick zu geben? Das sind einfach Leute, die sind bereit, für League of Legends viel Geld auszugeben.
I don't think anyone got banned. Like, Riot isn't taking any action against the boosting.
If you could say something to Riot, what would you say?
Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job at not, at supporting boosting. What can I say? They're not really doing anything against it, so don't change. You're doing a great job.
Alter.
Okay, so here's my last question. Do you want me to credit you in this video?
Oh yeah. If you can credit me, that would be sick. Like,
okay, here's the thing. All right.
Of course, das war doch ein fucking Werbevideo für 30 Minuten für den Mann mit seinen 30 Milliarden Clips. Natürlich will er Credit haben, hä?
I need to be honest with you, okay? Because everybody else did not want to be credited in the video. A lot of other people talked to me, but no one else really wanted to have their name in the video. Because
nicht obviously.
It's a public video. It's about elo boosting, right?
Ja, aber der muss doch keinen Fick geben. Der spielt doch eh nie Competitive, er wird nie streamen, Riot kann doch nicht also er muss doch legit keinen Fick geben. Das ist doch das Problem an Boosten, oder nicht? Das ist keine Parameter, die von der Firma vorgesetzt sind, die es irgendwie schwerer machen würden.
I obviously am not endorsing elo boosting because, like, 2 reasons. One, I don't even believe in that shit. I'm happy you guys are making money, but you know, I think it's very damaging to the game. I don't think it's good for the game whatsoever.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I know for a fucking fact that Riot is watching these videos because I know they watch my videos because I've talked to them. So shout out to Riot's media team. And I know for a fucking fact that
that's like the coin flip. Do I get credited?
There's a chance.
But get fucked by Riot, or
there's a chance of that.
Okay, can I say something to Riot?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, so Riot. Okay, Riot. I want to say that I know what I'm doing is not good, but I'm also trying to, like, I'm being open about it because the situation itself, like, isn't helping. Like, oh no, that's shit. Wait, I need to do it again. I need to write a script. This is for Riot.
Dude, okay, here's the thing. Okay, don't fucking bullshit them. Don't try to lie to them. They're not gonna buy whatever bullshit you try to sell them. Okay, just be honest about your situation. Just be honest and genuine. Okay, because that's the only way that it's gonna work, and that's the only thing you can do. Okay, so just
warum würde er mit denen reden? Also der wird einfach nur auftauchen im Werbevideo nicht. Es ist doch in seinem Interesse, wenn sich nichts ändert.
For everyone watching, sometimes I might sound like an asshole, but I really I realize like the impact of boosting on the ladder and everything. I'm not saying you should buy boosting, don't buy boosting, because I know a lot of people might watch this and be like, hey, boosting is interesting, I might give it a try. But like, don't buy boosting. If you want to buy stuff, buy coaching. For me, that's what you should buy if you buy boosting. Coaching really works if you get like a good coach. A League of Legends coach is like everything. It's like a sports coach, it's like a psychologist, it's like a guitar coach. There's shitty coaches and there's like really good people like who, you know, they're teachers, but apply to League of Legends. And that's what you should get. Never get boosting, guys. It's not worth it. You're gonna get down. I'm really sad that not a lot of websites push that. If you really want to try like league services, try coaching. And okay, if coaching doesn't work, then give it up. No, but what I want to say basically is like, I'm trying to be open about it because I know the whole boosting thing is not really good. I would really like Riot to like make changes. If you credit me, I don't hate League of Legends that much. I just don't see myself tanking the pressure for too long. Like, it's convenient when you're a student, right? You don't have kids, you don't have a wife, you don't really care. You can play League for 10 hours. If you lose all your games in the next 5 hours, you can make up for it in the next 5. But imagine you're 27, you have like a family, it's not a reliable source of income, you have to put in a lot of hours sometimes. It's not really good for your mental. But I would love to, like, yeah, just stream. Also, streaming League of Legends when you play on your main, like, you don't give a fuck. It's not stressful. You don't have, it's not the same amount of pressure, because you don't care about winning or losing. So I could do this for way longer than just boost, you know? When you play gold, it's easier to win, so you don't get as tilted. But when you play diamond, there's only so many games you play before going mental boom and needing to take a month off. For me, in 10 years, what I want to do is, I was in engineering school. I realized I didn't like it, and I dropped out. Like this year, I dropped out. So that's why this year I was focusing more on League of Legends. Next year I want to go in sound engineering and work on like music and stuff. My dream, I don't know if it's gonna work out, but my dream is to be a producer. I produce a lot of music actually. Shout out to my album. And yeah, that would be my dream. But for my honesty, please Riot. That's really coin flip. Like, because for honesty, please Riot. That's really coin flip, like right there. Because no one has done this before, like openly coming out and telling like all the shady stuff.
We have
like at least 100 but yeah, a lot of.
Alter, das war bisher das kontroverseste und weirdeste Video, weil es basically Werbung für die ganze Zeit so eine Scheiße ist und weiß gar nicht, wie ich mich jetzt danach fühlen soll, ob das so klug war, das geguckt zu haben. Alright, das war's dann erstmal. Sagen wir gehen rein ins Rank, denn wir haben noch 2 Stunden totzuschlagen, bevor Mickey, Freddy und Zane erwacht sind und ready sind.